see who has the upper hand, at least for the moment. A top 10 in-conference showdown awaits. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DK. As we see the number 10 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. 48 Sports Football restays with you alongside Alec and Jesse Palmer. Guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Razorbacks will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Texas's offense will go to work first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Washington. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up. They'll have work to do to get the first down. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's on target and complete. All the way down to the 7-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They'll move the wide receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator into this game, DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He'll pull it down and run. Get the touchdown, get the first down, or just get down. And the quarterback does. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
This is a team that really prides themselves starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Puts it out to the 20, about 5 yards. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues just playing a nightmare game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. Last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
They'll try to run for it. He'll make a play on third down. Got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And that's a very productive first play in bringing up 2nd and 3. They knock him down. He's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's Green. And a good job in there as they just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Going to the running game. Picks up the first down, still moving. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on, and this offense is threatening. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago. This gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got his man. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road. I can trust this guy.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They were lucky to get him out of bounds. What a return as he almost took it for the touchdown. Keeping it on the ground. He's going for the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. Really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Send that back onto the field. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this. There he goes! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air, it's Green. Pulls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Blake. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. Hauls it in. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. It is Texas who holds the lead, and we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This whole place, if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, he missed it. No good. And they couldn't get the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from the game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete to left. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Looking for a productive play on first down. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. The quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. Big leg, Nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Under fire. Looking for a big play. Pulls it in down the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. There have been many days for the Razorbacks where big plays from the quarterback came by running like Matt Jones, but that was a beautiful throw.
Man, I played against Matt Jones. Played in the SEC championship game my sophomore year. We beat him 30-3, by the way. Just side note, but just dynamic player. But you're right, always ground team, ground and pound. When they got that ability to keep some balance, these teams can open up, and Arkansas can have great seasons.
Looking for a man. It's Green. Setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw it. Trying to magic with his feet. He's brought down to the line. That is well short of first down. The quarterback tried to punt it. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Longhorns have it with the... Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this game. Power football with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't get a first down without getting it into the end zone. Got his man on the right. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Texas!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, what's going on in a big one in the American? Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way.
Takes the handoff. It's Russell. On the move at the 30.
They're trailing by 10 to North Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just tight end. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Trying play action. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Across the 25. Lowers those pads. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. Defense looking for a score. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Not the most productive half for this offense so far. Finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. And he goes out after a nice pickup on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air. It's Green. Flips it out to the back. That inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it on the run. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer later. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's a heat. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where offense is going. Nice creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Wingo. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down. Another play fake. Right on the money. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Wide out. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the throw down winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post outs and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the half update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions. We're on full display in that 1st half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice a day. The offensive unit philosophy will be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. Across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Trying to to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking down the middle. It's caught. And it's a first down to mark it at the 44. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Green. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to the senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Blake. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Going to the run. It's Russell. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. And drops it. Just took his eye off at the last minute. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He took a risk bringing it out of the end zone, and he'll go out of bounds at the 20. Here comes the Texas offense. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets to give. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Looking to throw, it's Manning. Bringing the heat. No, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Caught behind the line. It's Russell. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it. The defense stops just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to sneak it.
You know, when you're QB sneaking as a quarterback, you got to make a decision. You're going right or left, and that's all predetermined based on how the defensive line lines up. That's decision there by the quarterback.
He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dumps it to the back. He's got his man. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes the chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. There's the pressure. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Looks as if the returner will try this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays at work. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Manning. Lofts one high and deep. The ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They couldn't make a connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. Now, wide receiver going in motion. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down. Got the back over the middle.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, get football, letting them get some positive yards.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Unloads to the out. On target to the left. He's brought down, but he's inside the 10. Something go from the 8. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They love to start this quarter down right here. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Get it out on the screen. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. Getting set for the point after. Extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl 8. They're up by 4 over North Texas. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
About that one, Kevin, got everything going on elsewhere. Use a play fake, now a throw.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling in the RPMs on it.
The play action fake. Catch in the middle, it's Blake. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they mark him at the 48. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide open downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes him talk to the hand. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down and DKR.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation. Get your QB stink. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down. Get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try the run. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Green. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs this with his feet. Coming out on with the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers. Man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 3rd down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. And on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within one possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll move the wide receiver. Reads it, fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Dropping back. It's man. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Building momentum. Picking up a chunk of yardage. Moving the chains out to the 34. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. Flying out to the left. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Texas! That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and on 11 straight victories.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and stop at the 19. And Arkansas ready to end out this offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, just through his fingers. And back to the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Platt. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Looking to pass. It's Green. With the catch, it's Hill. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. Just keep slinging it. Grab near the marker. It's Platt. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is where I want this offense.
The Razorbacks with the 1st and 10.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through the progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy some positive chunks.
Let's it fly. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we will certainly see miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. In the red zone here on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Russell. After a tough run, gets it to the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He'll do it himself. Made a defender miss. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Razorbacks have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stop? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
So after the touchdown, they'll try to use this two-point conversion and get this game to within a field goal. Slams it ahead. This time, he'll be stopped short of the line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the two-point conversion, but was denied. This offense has it with really good field position. Pulls it in. It's Wingo. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Timeout called by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Unfortunately, somebody lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.